This is the second card show I ever attend. My name is Mez, and 6 months ago I went to Japan and fell in love with Pokemon cards. And since then, I've made it my mission to attend as many card shows as possible to try and build my dream collection and become profitable. I put 4 rules to guide my buying decisions at card shows that I'll be explaining in the video. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I made a really big mistake at this card show towards the end, and I hope you'll learn from my mistake. I gave myself a budget of $1,000, but ended up spending roughly $1,160, and at the end, I'll show you everything I ended up buying from this 2-day card show. As soon as I enter, I'm just taking my time. I'm scanning, looking for things on my buy list, which is the first rule I put for myself, and that is to always have a predetermined set of cards I'm hunting for that day. This helps me avoid impulse buying cards that I don't need. I see these 3 promos, and they look clean. I'm mainly hunting promos this card show as the new Ascended Heroes poster collection released, and the Charizard UPC promo is undervalued too in my opinion. I'm checking if the corners have any white dots or any scratches on the back. Seller was firm on market prices. I picked the 3 up for market price. I see this nice Luffy promo, but I'm focused more on Pokemon for this show.
I think the reflection. Yeah.
I feel like these Lucario and Gardevoir promos are super undervalued. They come from the Ascended Heroes poster collection, which arguably is the best set of all time. Their price just doesn't make sense. This Mew was severely undervalued for a long time, same with this Greninja. Which brings me to the second rule I follow at card shows, and that is buying promos featuring popular Pokemon with great art. Think of it as multipliers. A card is worth $5. If it features a popular Pokemon, it becomes $10 to $20. If it features that popular Pokemon with great art, meaning there is action happening or the Pokemon is illustrated beautifully, that bumps up the value to around $50 to $100. And I'm a big believer in cards that are of popular Pokemon and illustrated beautifully, because once the set goes out of print or it becomes expensive to buy the box, the price skyrockets. I see this Reshiram, it has great centering but some print lines on the back. I wasn't confident buying it and tanking our budget instantly. I also bought one alongside a Victini last show, and we submitted both for grading, and I'm getting them back this week, so let's hope they get a 10.
Yeah, right.
I'll take these 3, bro. So
I'm using Nosewhirl to check the centering. This tool helps as a quick check during card shows. Then I usually check the cards I buy again a second time at home. That way I can take all the time I need and I'm in no rush. This vendor is telling me how he got scammed and was sent a fake card from eBay. Be careful, guys. Ended up copying some cards in a trade with cash on top. That is a good way to get rid of cards you don't want at card shows. Which brings me to the third rule I use, and that's to always use the trade formula. Usually at card shows, vendors trade at 80%, meaning they give you 80% of your total cards value, which is not bad. You might counter by asking for a slight discount on their card as well. In this case, we went back and forth and agreed on 80% on my cards, 90% on his, and the difference in cash. This is another really good promo, the Destined Rivals stamped Moltres. Remember, the goal is to be sending everything we buy for grading, so quality makes a big difference. I passed on both, they both chopped, not gonna lie. Checking this Lucario, Mega Evolutions is severely undervalued right now. Ascended Heroes is taking all the spotlight and Mega Evolutions is getting zero attention. This copy looks good and centering was also good, but it had a print line on the back. Not sure if PSA would give this a 10, and the seller was firm on the price, which was a bit above market, so I don't know, I just wasn't confident picking this up and decided to pass on it. I checked the Gardevoir using Nosewhirl, and it had 9 centering, so I passed on it, but ended up buying the Gengar. But day 1 was a success. Call me the promo king. Promo. Oh, shit. Not promo. Promo. Oh, wait, no, this is the Japanese version. This is also Japanese.
promo, and 2 promos that I've never seen before, but they looked cool, so I just copped them. They looked cool as hell. So yeah, I'm gonna break these open. I'm probably gonna send everything for grading. We have like, these are all like cards I looked at. I need them to get a 10, you know, so they looked good. I'm gonna check them again when I get back. So 18 cards. I have 10 already in queue for submission. First day was good. First day was crazy.
Okay, this is day 2. I'm looking at specific cards. The Japanese Mega Attack Rare is for my personal collection. I'm actively hunting it in a 10 alongside the Japanese SAR from Inferno X.
Thanks, man.
Saw this super clean Japanese Arceus, also was a no-brainer pickup. Ended up doing trade plus cash on top. Even though Ascended is still relatively new, I'm starting to pick up some cards from that set, like this Gengar. Even if it goes down 50% further, I think I'll still be profitable if it ends up coming back a 10. A rule I use is to buy SIRs from sets released between 6 and 18 months, as that allows the price to come down, but I noticed that after a while it becomes impossible to find super clean copies of these cards, as everyone sends the clean ones for grading. So I started picking up cards from newer sets after doing some math and seeing if I'm still profitable, even if they went down in price a decent amount. This illustrates my point perfectly. All those chases from Pokemon 151, but none are gradable. All are the ones left from what everyone sent for grading. Same for Mega Evolutions, by the way. I still haven't seen a gradable Gardevoir, but see, I find this Gengar and it looks good, so I pick it up.
Wow.
Came across this very nice vendor. He was showing me some of the cards in his personal collection. He has the Reshiram and other really nice and expensive cards too.
No way, wow. Show me? Where'd you get the slab guard from?
I get them custom made outside in Denmark.
So this is the first Dragonite I come across since Ascended released. If I find a gradable one, I'm paying strong on it, even though Ascended is technically pumped insanely right now. But it has bad centering, so I pass on it. Okay, this is where I messed up. I see this Dragonite and like, it's perfect. Good centering, I use my phone's flash on it and there's no scratches or imperfections. I think it's a strong candidate for a 10, but I'm checking the prices and they are just crazy. So I tell the vendor, I'll take it. But that's where the issues begin. The app is showing it's around $820, but he's checking eBay and he's saying it's going for $1,000. Mind you, I was scared to commit because I'm not 100% sure it'll get a 10 with how inconsistent PSA has been. And it's $200 for the express tier because I want to get it as soon as possible. So I'm trying to protect my downside. Anyways, I just froze. I couldn't pay that much and I was really not wanting to give it back and was trying to get it for $800. The seller then ended up getting angry and saying he doesn't want to sell it to me. It's been a week or two since this happened because I take time to edit these videos. I'm thinking back, I'm disappointed in myself for acting that way, and disappointed I let this Dragonite go. I should have just paid and risked it. I should have been braver, but you know, lesson learned. After that happened, I was in a bad mood, so I stopped recording. But I copped this clean Sylveon, and I sent it for grading. I also bought an Ascended sticker bundle and got this Froslas out of it, which was nice. So we went over budget by a couple $100. This is everything I picked up at the show. I'm going to send most of these for grading. I'm just waiting to buy a couple more, so I send a stack of 50 cards.